There should be more. Am I going to invite them? Are you? Oh, I'm going to invite them. That's good that I got this list here because I'm not good with names. Um, we are going to briefly go into what happened last year because it's always nice to be at the moment, but some things happened last year. There was a startup showcase, and we have 5 contestants, if I'm right, in the room. Sonat is here. I saw him. Please join me. Tanya, I've seen her. Yeah. Francisco, I saw you. Christopher. Where's Christopher? Ah, he's also there. And Joanna. Ah, wow. Welcome to these 5 heroes of last year. And we want to know if you are still a hero. So, yeah, that's how it goes in startup world. It's come and go. It's very brief. We have 20 minutes. We have 5 contestants, so it's short. Tell me briefly, what happened last year? How did it go? And what happened when you were on stage in Albufeira? You have the mic.
Okay, it's working. So hello to all. So this year has been really intense and also really exciting. We have made our first hirings. So we have got 3 projects starting and 1 approved, securing 1.5 million in public incentives from European Union. So
Nice.
this allows us to refurnish the lab and to launch a lot of new things, so it was great. We have also kicked off the prototype, both of the kit of reagents and of the software. And finally, we close our bridge round.
Did you?
Yes, we did.
I heard the rumor. I heard the rumor. Yeah.
So with some of the investors we met last year, so here at in Albufeira at Web Summit, like you. So it was a really impactful year, and good year, and our presence here really made a difference. So it was great.
Hello, everyone. I'm Francisco Machado. By the way, amazing energy. These
Nice
sessions
crowd,
are-
huh?
Yeah, amazing,
That's nice.
amazing. I'm from Easy Harvest. We focus on mitigating and valorizing the invasive seaweeds that you might see on the beaches all over the Algarve. Well, you know them. So last year at the summit, we were presenting our technology. We created kind of a seaweed harvester that vacuum seaweed directly on the water so that it doesn't strand and then you don't get sand, and it's all more environmentally safe, let's say, compared to what has been used nowadays. But everything changed because suddenly we developed a new technology and we don't need to use boats anymore. We managed to reduce lots of costs on that. The scale just increased. We developed the first partnership with another municipality in the Algarve, which is really great, and now we're scaling up. That's pretty
Can
much
you
it.
give us names on municipalities?
Yes, so I can. Last year we worked actually with 2 municipalities. We did some trials here in Lagos already with a boat. Some of you might have seen a boat close to Praia da Batata, something like that. I don't know, which was us, with me literally. And suddenly now we're working also with Albufeira, where we've been testing our technologies in one of the most affected beaches. It's really terrible. You should see it. It's like 20 days a month full of seaweed. The people are suffering a lot, so we need to do something about it. And we're focusing on the technologies. And well, hopefully we'll get to work with a few more for the next years, and hopefully we'll get to help here Lagos too.
Well, maybe. You never know who's in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Christopher.
Hi, I'm Chris with Briganti Ocean Systems that we presented last year, floating desalination systems. What have we managed to get so far? Well, we've attracted the attention of the Mexican government and the government of French Polynesia. So they are actually seriously interested in getting full-scale production platforms. I've just got to get a prototype in the water first.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanya from C4S, and just for context, what we do is that we develop new drugs inspired by marine resources, in our case from Sagres. We are really at the tip. And we developed then new treatments for unmet clinical needs, and what we presented was a novel non-opioid analgesic for chronic pain. And what have we done during this year? So this year, in terms of technology, it has been very exciting. So we did industrial manufacturing of our product. We can run it up to the kilogram scale, and it's been going better than expected. And also, we completed all the certified tests that are required to submit a clinical trial application that we will do by the end of this year, so in December next month. And then start clinical trials next year, so we'll be giving for the first time our treatment to people. From our event last year, what we got was really very related with the previous talk that we had about community and about being able to connect and to expand our network and get critical contact, critical feedback, critical input and challenges that allowed us to move forward or to move faster or to move more efficiently in certain aspects. So it has been very good.
Thank you.
Nice. We've all been very busy for the past year. So my name is Sonat from Rhetoric. We design and manufacture open source 3D printers here in the Algarve. We export them worldwide. Last year, we had just launched the 4th generation of our flagship product, the vCore 4. At the time, we were completely overwhelmed with the queue of orders that we couldn't take care of. We had to deal with production hell and fulfill all those orders. The product ended up being nominated as 3D Printer of the Year at the International 3D Printing Industry Awards. So that was a good accomplishment. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Here in Portugal, we had a couple of distinctions. We were distinguished as a leader SMB by YAPME, and we also were distinguished as a 5% business in Portugal, top 5% business in Portugal by scoring. But I guess the most exciting and gratifying part of the past year was going to the largest trade show in our space in Frankfurt, Germany, the Formnext trade show. And we were rubbing shoulders with all the giants in our industry. And yeah, our booth got a lot of attention. We got a lot of interest. We came home with over 1,000 manifestations of interest to our new professional product, with some large businesses very interested in acquiring it, including Louis Vuitton, Airbus, Deutsche Bahn, even the Dutch army, which bought the exhibition unit at the show. And yeah, we just closed a major contract in the United States for one protostatics supplier. So we have a few hundred units to produce for them over the course of the next few years. So yeah.
Quite significant.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can stay there. That's we go this way again. Last year you were pitching. If you could do it again this year, would there be another story?
If there would be another story, well, as startups, we're always evolving. We're always in a different space. I'm sure I would present it differently. I'm not sure if it would be fundamentally different. I couldn't have done it much differently than I did last year, to be honest.
Okay.
If we would have done a different, we have other projects which are equally as interesting, other unmet needs that need treatment. So it could have been one of those, but this one most likely would have been it, because this is our lead project. This is the one that we really want to take fast and faster to people. So I think I would stick to it.
Yeah.
If doing differently, probably would take more advantage of Isabel, which is somewhere there, which was amazing mentor, even if it was a short time, but I would for sure take more of you. And I still take some of the things that you talked, and I take them with me. So.
Yeah, that's worth an applause, Isabel.
What would I do different? Not say bollocks in the middle. Yeah, bit more pride in preparation. I basically changed my entire presentation 2 days before the whole thing, and then had to learn it at route, like that. And halfway through, I'm staring at that clock and I'm going, bollocks. That's what I would do different.
Halfway through, you were not halfway through. Yeah.
My case, well, if it had to pitch it again today, yeah, I would be definitely changing a few things because we learned so much in just a period of 1 year. That, yeah, I would switch completely from the technologies of boats and so on that we were thinking of a potential solution to move hundreds of tons of thousands of tons, let's say, of seaweed that go into our coast into the new tech that we are now building. Which is basically a container that makes it easier for everyone. It's super scalable and universal. So why not change that?
Yeah, the whole new process.
The problem is still the same. So the pitch would be directly to the same problem. That is actually, I forgot to introduce myself. That is to improve the matching between cancer patients and the right therapy for them. Last year, it was the first time I gave the pitch because usually it's Ana Teresa, my co-founder and CEO, so I was really, really nervous. Maybe this year I would speak slower and would be able to interact better, or at least have some eye contact with the public.
Is it easier now, this time?
Yes,
Yeah?
much easier this year, yes.
It's just human beings. Just ignore them.
Yes. Yeah, but that's it. It would be more or less the same, but I think I would take more, I would be nicer maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 3 more minutes, and I think the 3 more minutes, I had a few more questions, but what is the thing nobody warned you about being a startup?
I think that this part of having to deal with so many different people and expectations, our expectations, our partners' expectations, our investors' expectations.
Yeah.
I think it's not taught. We have to learn and adapt to different people, and being able to go forward to solve the problems, but also not to go after what everyone is telling us, but finding our right path. So I think it's like something that can't be taught. So no one, but we are learning, and I think we are being
Learning on the
able
go.
to, yes,
Yeah.
learning on the go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, my case, it all started with me making a decision and telling my family, I want to have a company, and having a big discussion because they're like, are you crazy? You're 23. And I'm like, maybe, but I see opportunity, right? So I kind of was warned at the beginning, right there, this is not going to be easy.
Because of their experience of?
Also that, yes,
Yeah.
also because of that, for sure. Because they know it's tough. But I thought that once I achieved what the set goal, the goal that I had set first, that I would make it. I would be like happy and it would be enough. And I thought I would get there, you know? and then I was like, okay, great, this is it. And then this emptiness, you know? And I'm like, but it's not it. It's not it. This is not what is driving me. So I had to learn again, why was I doing this?
Yeah.
You know, why am I starting this? Why am I putting so much effort into fixing such a problem or trying even to
Somebody else's problem.
Somebody else's, but I see it as mine too because our planet, right? So I don't see it as somebody else's. So I think that was something, I was much of a curveball thrown at me like that. But yeah, you adapt and you learn that you gotta get up every day and put some effort into getting back in the horse, I guess, and keep on going, surviving, I'd say.
Chris?
I think the one thing that I found this last year was actually making sure that you do enough research on what your investor is actually going to be. The thing I discovered is I spoke to a lot of investors, and I should have made it clear when I was speaking to them that we were an infrastructure hardware project. We weren't an app or a software project that could be monetized within 12 months. You need to make sure you actually do that. That's the one thing that I didn't do very well with this year. Right? So that's mainly the thing that I would actually say.
I think I relate with Joanna and with Chris. The managing of the expectations, right, and the clear messaging, and balancing between what everyone wants and what you want, and also between focus and creativity. So that's something that people can tell you, but you have to really experience it to find your balance and to find your goal. And there's another thing that is just continuously keeps on popping and becoming more material, which is how important it is to effectively follow up on contacts. So, you know, you can make the best of contacts here or in any other event or at a coffee, you know, you never know. You can make the best of contacts, but if you don't follow up efficiently, then it's gone. It can be the perfect time of your technology, the perfect time for you in terms of business, and the perfect time for the other person, partner, investor, whatever it is, and you just miss it. So, and this is something that, you know, it is important, always is not something novel, but just how important it is striking.
Get your basics right, yeah.
So in events like this, we tend to focus on the successes, but it was quite a challenging year after all for us. Donald Trump election, I thought it would be mostly a source of entertainment from my vantage point, but it ended up really biting us because half of our market is the US, and we were affected, decimated, I would say, by the tariffs. We also had the fire in our facilities that destroyed almost 20% of our facilities. We lost a lot of goods. We lost a lot of time recovering from that. We had a cyber attack that resulted in a downtime of a few days on our website. So there's a lot of stressful things going on. So I guess my message is, it never gets easier, you just get stronger.
I think that's true, and I think that's for everybody. Thank you for now. I think we are 2 minutes over time, but hey, that's okay. We are making space for the next phase. Yes. Are you coming up? Yes, I'm coming. Okay, come on. Then I go up.